They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
It's just so nice to have a veteran like this on your roster that you know might not get a ton of reps in practice, might not get a ton of reps in the preseason, but when you need to turn to him, he's there and he's ready. They've been a starter in this league. They've had success. He knows how to manage a huddle. He knows how to read defenses. He does all the intangibles that you need to turn to when your team needs a settling force at quarterback. To have one of these guys, man, what a weapon.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
Set. 12, let's go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down, Arizona.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
19. Good.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
13. 13.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down. Brissett gonna throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Cardinals offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Hey, kill,
on play action, Brissett. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. Here's Matt Hawk now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Raymond going to return it, and it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
On play action, Goff. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Detroit.
First down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Will Johnson
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
When you think back to the first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down.
Kill.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get about 5.
Jonathan Knight, the ball carrier.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here is Brissett.
24-yard line.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Aiden Hutchinson in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And
he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
in this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
On comes the punter now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run, it's DeMarcado. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
Now it's Brissett. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Aiden Hutchinson in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defensively, they got a little too eager, as we could see. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll go play action here with Brissett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Glendale after this.
19, set, 19.
Throw it, Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now, Brissett. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he will go all the way. Michael Wilson, touchdown Cardinals. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now, Goff. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All right, Scott, thank you. 2nd half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They'll go play action with Goff. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Cards offense and receiver Michael Wilson headed back onto the field. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter. And a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Out with Dean Muhammad. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
13, but it's 3rd down.
19, set, go.
Now DeMarcado. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We'll set up the screen to DeMarcado. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 14.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. It is taken down after a solid return. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
play action, he'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Here we go. Turbos.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Catch is made, that is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Wait, 20.
On play action, Goff. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Goff. That one on target. So Williams, he's got it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14-7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. Ooh. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
McNeil on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brissett. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards.
1st down, Arizona.
19, set, go.
Play action, and here's Brissett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
On play action, Brissett. He connects downfield to Dortch. And he's into the end zone. Greg Dortch, touchdown, Arizona. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
23 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Go to the...
Now, faking the give. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Yeah, at some point, you just have to know when the party's over. You just have to cut your losses. I think in this case, he's just trying to do a little bit too much, make something out of nothing, and he ends up being taken back for a pretty big loss.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll get that complete to Harrison. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now it's Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
19. Let's go.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Brissett going to throw again. Pass complete there to Harrison. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. First down throw there is incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Now, a big third down. To throw is Goff. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. And they walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Glendale.